Seems a downright shame.
Shame.
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name as? As. Nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Gets to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No? Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it. Good, you got it. Take, for instance, Mrs. Moody and her pie shop. Business never better, using only pussycats and toast. And a pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compete as far as toast.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion, eminently
well,
practical and yet appropriate as always, Mrs. Lovett. How I've lived without you all these years, I'll never know how
Think about
delectable,
it. Lots of other gentlemen will soon be coming in for a shave, won't they? Think of all them pies.
What's the sound of the world out there?
What, Mr. Todd, what, Mr. Todd, what does that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it in here? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are now. Hot out of the oven.
What is that?
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh. So it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly. Not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but then again, not as bland as curate either.
And good for business too. Always leaves you wanting more. Only trouble is we only get it in on a Sunday. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else though to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean?
Well then, if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
Is that squire on the fire?
Mercy no sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love.
Save a lot of graves, do a lot of relatives favours.
Is those below serving those up above?
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavours.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below.
Now, let's see. What have we got here? A tinker?
Something pinker?
Tailor?
Something paler?
Butler?
Something subtler?
Potter?
Something hotter?
Locksmith? Lovely bit of clerk.
Maybe for a lark.
Then again, it's sweep if you're cheap and you like it dark. Try financier, peak of his career.
That looks pretty rank.
Well, he drank, he's a bank cashier. Never really sold. Maybe it was old.
Have you any beadle?
Oh, next week, so I'm told. Beadle isn't bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now then, you might find this a little bit stringy, but then again, it's a fiddle player.
No, this isn't fiddle player, it's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
So blow it first.
The history of the world, my sweet,
Oh, Mr. Todd, what does it tell?
is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd, who gets to sell?
But fortunately it's all so clear that everybody goes down well with beer.
Now then, since marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty, I prefer general.
With or without his private, with his extra.
What is that?
It's fob, finest in the shop. And we've got some shepherds pie peppered with actual shepherds on top. And I've just begun. If the politicians are oily, served on a doily, have one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Try the fryer, fried destroyer.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
The nectar, it's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Wait, true, we don't have judge yet, but we might have something you fancy even better.
What's that?
Executioner.
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High born and low, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small.
No,
we'll serve anyone, meaning anyone, and to anyone.